writing stuff down feverishly. That's what
We are
I'm
live, guys. We're live. I'm going to come to you.
Are we here? We're live. Here we go. The first ever U.S. Beach Open, Santa Monica, California. Getting ready to watch an awesome matchup. Round 4. Here with Kristen.
And I'm here with Tim. We've got LA Point Break against the Daiquiri Dorks coming from mostly Denver, Colorado. Got a few Bay Area transplants they picked up along the way. Really strong roster game. They got the Daiquiri deck from Sarasota for all you fans of the old Nationals.
Would they please bring Nationals back to Sarasota?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, though. I heard people were really pleased with this year's location.
Okay.
You know, the weather, the McDonald's options. I heard it was just off the charts. Everyone really enjoyed it, and we've got that 5-year contract there.
Oh, it is 5 years.
God help us if it is.
I just thought it was cool. Hey, Kimberly. I just thought it was cool that, you know, you could go to the Daiquiri deck on Saturday night to Sarasota. You know, you could go get in the ocean. And,
well, yeah, and you're
cool
going to a vacation destination. I mean, I've only heard the legend of Sarasota, but I'm trying to get it out in San Diego where I currently play. Everyone would really enjoy it, and much better weather, better food.
Well, speaking of San Diego and being pumped about Beach Ultimate, it was just announced that the World Beach Games are going to be in San Diego in 2019, October 10th through 20th, 2019. So Beach Ultimate is headed to San Diego.
I'll mark my calendar. Schedule a few years in advance.
It's going to be sick. All right, we're pumped here. The fans are starting to pack the sideline. It is, they call it Fog City, and there's some fog here in the background, but they're looking good. The Daiquiri Dorks are dancing.
Got some face paint. I see Stephanie Lim with sort of like a face-painted mask. There's a mustache as well next to her. And then we've got Stanley Peterson, I think, with some sort of green eye paint. Then Ian Toner finishing us off with tie-dye shorts and black tears. Almost reminds me of a light Dylan Freechild.
It does. I told Ian this morning that I would love to commentate Beach Ultimate sometime, and then my dream came true, so I got to make him proud.
All right, we've got Keegan Uhl with the disc. He was part of the World's Beach team in 2015 that went to Dubai. He was on the mixed team. Oh.
Awesome. Barslang with an uncharacteristic turnover. Stanley with the disc. Ian to Stanley.
Remy Shore playing great defense for Point Break. Oh, the hammer fake.
And was she out?
Great work trying to toe the line from her, though. Quite an effort.
A rules fact, if you are on the line, you are out. If you drag your toe under the line, you're in.
Really, with sand, it's such a struggle to keep their balance. It's really impressive if they can keep those toes down.
Totally.
Keegan picking up the disc at the corner. Centering to Bars.
For fans who do not know, this is 4-on-4 Beach Ultimate, and the rules are a little bit different. Kristen, what is different about this 4-on-4 game versus this 5-on-5?
I really like it because I feel like it forces you to use your women. You know, the long ball's just not going to work.
Right.
And then the two-pointer is also, I don't know if they use that on 5-on-5.
It's not. Yeah, that's the biggest rule change here is the two-pointer. So if you throw it from end zone to end zone cross-gender, meaning a male to a female or a female to a male, it's 2 points, which means it's anybody's game. You could go for twos the whole time and score goals faster than if you just did ones.
And it really adds to the excitement. You have a lot more long shots going up, and the effort watching someone sprint down in the sand. Oh, here's a nice replay of their goal. You got Steph Lim making an excellent grab, and then an easy pass to a wide-open Stanley Peterson.
Wow, Fulcrum Media stepping up with the Beach Ultimate slow-mo replays. Let's go.
Oh, and there's that face paint. You're getting a close-up. That's a great look.
Oh, Stanley's pumped. Scored his first goal. Stanley's known for being a high-level goal scorer. Let's see how many he scores this game. All right, another interesting rule is that pools have to be inverted. So you see the inverted pool going up there. This would be 2 if
Russell Gaskamp.
Russell is actually the tournament director. Great guy. Does a lot for Beach Ultimate.
He's had a busy morning he's been doing a great job. This has been a great experience so far. Very organized. And the fact that he's managed to play as well.
That is very impressive that he's still playing after organizing a tournament. I know that's tough. Okay, turnover.
And Point Break gets it back. There's Stephanie Pritchard picking up, a UCLA alum.
Ooh.
That was a little bit of a honey pass. Looks like that was called up.
Russell with the goal, his first goal.
And we've got a tie game here in LA.
Santa Monica, California. The weather was supposed to be 75 and sunny, but this fog coming through is actually quite nice. It's cooling us off a little bit.
Yeah, the temperatures fluctuated. A lot of sweatshirt on and off on the sidelines.
You do look cold. If you need a hoodie, I can step up and
Humila
take,
swag.
You can have my Humila swag Patagonia hoodie. Just let me know. Speaking of Humila swag, the Humila swag is a team that competes every year at the USA Ultimate Beach National Championship. Past 2 years, it's been in Virginia Beach. Point Break also competes at that tournament in the mixed division, and they won the first year. So they have this Point Break team is a Beach Ultimate National Championship team. They did not win this year. I'm not sure who won the mixed division this year.
Trevor going, Trevor.
It's one of the great things about being from LA. There's a beach league, and then obviously I'm sure a bunch of you have been out here for layout. This is the same location. Wow, Ian Toner just running that down.
Making plays with the tie-dye shorts.
It's a nice target for the thrower. There's no missing him.
Yeah, you're not
going to
miss. You're not going to miss Ian Toner. Ian Toner, also a commentator, does a great job with the voice of Ultimate, Evan Lepler, with ESPN. I've been very impressed by their commentating.
Should have probably been taking notes last time I heard them.
I know, they did a great job. Kristen and I just got thrown into this about 10 minutes ago. We're pumped about it.
Oh, you had 10 minutes. I
had
like
about
5.
10 minutes. We're pumped about it, but just to our credit, we didn't get time to kind of prep and interview the athletes and take notes. So we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants, but, you know.
Hang in there with us.
You got to put yourself in challenging situations in life and just see how you do. So first time commentating Beach Ultimate. Here we go. Luke's loving it. And out of bounds pool.
Point Break's got a few people from the World's Beach team. Number 23, Ramey Shore, is also on the field right now, who was also on the Masters Mixed team back in 2015.
Yep, Ramey Shore played with Humila Swag this year at the Brockeye Open. She actually played against her team, Point Break. We had a great game on Sunday of that tournament, Humila Swag versus Point Break.
Inside. No run. Now you're honest.
Alice Chen out on the field.
Oh, nice. Ramey with the layout goal.
After a crafty throw from Keegan.
Close game here, tied at 2s.
Take another look at that throw. Great read by Ramey.
Ramey's pumped, trying to get her teams pumped up with the let's go. Let's go. Game to 13, half at 7. Russell to pool, playing with the pink disc.
That's a nice touch. The pink disc, I haven't ever played a game with anything but a white disc.
It is cool. A lot of times the molds of colored discs, for some reason, don't fly as well, at least in my opinion.
Great D attempt by Alexa Cohen.
And wow, Opie Payne bakes a biscuit to the recent national champion, Jack Hatchett. Boston Ironside, after all these years fighting for the championship, finally won. Jack Hatchett, a staple on that team. Great spirited player. Number 27, Boston Ironside, with the goal.
Seeing that again. Is that Opie's first point? Quite a statement first point, if so. But I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, Opie is a world-class player. She's here to play hard, and We're seeing her on, what was she on? D-line that point? Was that a break? No, that was not. That was O-line. Okay.
It's good the players know what's going on.
Yeah.
So crucial to success.
Yeah, we're going to need a little bit of help from these players. Russell's staying close just to make sure that we don't take this too far. Okay, so when the pool goes out of bounds, you have two options. You can play it there from the front end zone, which would give you the 2-point option, or you could walk it up to the brick. So interesting rule that they added here. Ramey with the disc. Turnover on the goal line.
Miscommunication.
Picks it up, and it's a goal.
Capitalize on that short field turnover. That was a break, though, and
that's big.
Yeah.
4-2 all of a sudden. The Dorks are up. All right, on the line, the D line for the Dorks. We've got, is that Claire Desmond out there?
It is.
Fury. We've got Claudia Tajima, world-class handler, 2-time national champion with Brute Squad, past 2 years. Pulling the disc is
Eli Kearns from Revolver,
okay.
National finalist, and then Adam Rady to finish this off with the 4.
Okay, Bars gets the disc. Dangerous when it's in
Carlin
Bars' hands.
Wow,
way to attack that
snag.
disc. On the goal line, not a lot of space around Bars.
Whew.
Beautiful.
Sneaks it in.
Beautiful.
I had the pleasure of playing with Jane Carlin this club season on San Diego Wildfire, and she is a force to be reckoned with. Just will fight for those grabs. Wow, look at that. Just using her body. And Claire Desmond playing very safe, something that's always admirable.
Absolutely. What a great catch. Very important to Beach Ultimate is safety and fun. So we want to make sure that we're always,
taking a quick break to clean up glass. Speaking of safety, one of the downsides of playing on the beach is sometimes partiers leave their mark. This is the second glass bottle I've seen picked up off the field today. But the nice thing with the sand is it covers it up. I don't think we've had any serious injuries today. What's nice about the sand, too, is a lot more people are willing to bid for the disc. And you kind of have to. It's some people aren't used to how the sand slows you down and requires you to engage your quads.
Quads and glutes, you kind of lose that elasticity that you do on the field. When you push against the sand, it gives way, so you don't have that elasticity coming out of your heel cords, your calves, like you do on hard surfaces.
Got to get on the Merle Performance Training Program.
I hear the mpfpt.com is legit. I hear it's a lot about glute development, and it makes a big difference.
Shameless plug.
Let's see some MP athletes out here. Opie Payne is on Phase 1 of Program 0. She sends me her videos. You guys can check out MP Instagram, Facebook for Opie Payne, MPT. All right, out of bound pool. Oops. When you hear danger from the sideline, that means generally that the 2-pointer is possible and you want to shut it down.
It's interesting on beach with the 2-pointer.
Oh!
Grab.
Ian Toner gets up for the disc. What a play.
But an excellent bid by Trevor. My goodness.
Opie does not hesitate to let that loose. Jack Hatchett finds Opie. Open side cut.
Just
forehand.
Puts it up.
Beautiful throw. Nice ups. Left foot, right hand. Thank you.
And a dab from Ian Toner.
Oh, wow. That's what we call humility swag. Ian's got that humility swag. He's humble. He works hard. But he's got some swag.
Hey, great big Trevor. Way to be right there.
5-3, Dorks to pull. The short pulls are actually advantageous because you don't have the 2 option when you pull it short. So it's not that they're bad pulls when they're short. It's a strategy in this 4-on-4 game.
It's interesting, though, because you'll see teams are much more willing to do what some might call the super dump to try and get that 2-pointer as a viable option.
The super back?
The super dump.
Super dump, okay.
You'll see 8 to 10 yard dumps sometimes to your own end zone to set up that 2-pointer.
Such a different game, this 4-on-4.
Especially, too, I mean, it's 5-3. If Point Break scores a 2-pointer here, we got a tie
That's halftime,
game.
yeah. Oh, no, that's tied up, yeah.
Run that out.
And he's in.
Just barely. Nice awareness of the line.
Wow, 5-4, close game here in Santa Monica. It's heating up.
I think it's 6-3.
Oh, man, I'm getting mixed up here. I apologize. I just played 3 games. I just played against Golden State. I brought the heat in that game. Pretty awesome. Golden State, Goose's team, had to bring the heat. We won 13-8.
Glad to hear it. I have been sidelining for San Diego Nixon this morning, and we saw a clinic put on by the Eric All-Star team with Jimmy Mickle, Nathan White, and Courtney Gegg of Stanford. It was great seeing her out on the beach, just 6-foot-tall monster.
The Eric team is straight, real deal, legit. They're awesome. A lot of players that were from the Dallas Roughnecks. Jim Garancher does an amazing amount of awesome for Ultimate, and it's great to see him putting together this Eric squad.
Yeah, they're currently on a tour, I believe, right now.
Yeah, they are. They got a bus and are doing it up. Eric, early recognition is critical. Oh, what a put. Wow.
Nice. Alexa Cohen brings it in. Another one of my
Floaty.
San Diego Wildfire teammates. And I played on UCLA Blue with her as well. Excellent deep cutter. Just right place, right time. And she's played with Point Break quite a bit and has really found her footing on the beach.
That's an interesting fact about this Point Break team. I mean, they've been playing together. They practice together. I think a lot of them play for Polar Bears, if I'm not mistaken.
7 Figures. They're played with them on Alexa Cohen and Stephanie Pritchard and Russell Gaskamp have all played for 7 Figures. And then Keegan Uhl was part of an older LA mixed team, LA Metro.
Okay. And Ramey, I know, is a Polar Bear.
Mischief.
Yeah. Okay.
You just keep naming San Francisco mixed teams. You'll get to the point eventually. There's so many, though. I mean. So you hear that danger call because Ian Toner had. Wow! Claire Desmond with an excellent layout grab. Although if you've ever watched a Fury or Worlds game, it's a textbook play for her. What a greatest attempt from Eli Kearns! Oh my God! Wow!
Let's go! Can they finish it?
Just got to remain calm after all that excitement. My goodness.
Oh.
You have to remember, too, on beach, it's a stall 6 count, which is much quicker than most Ultimate players are used to coming from grass. I've seen quite a few stalls today, people just forgetting or being surprised by how quickly it comes up. Oh,
wow.
What a point. The layout grab, the greatest. I don't think I've ever seen a beach greatest.
That's one of the best plays I've ever seen here out here today. I can't say I've seen a beach greatest either. It's
tough to get
It's a little
up
harder
on the
to do
sand.
it, yeah, because it's harder to jump and get that time in the air to set up your throw back in bounds.
Wow, what a point. And the fact that they were able to remain chilly down near their end zone and finish that, I mean, I was excited just sitting down at the announcing table. Oh, here we got the greatest again.
Claire, after that beautiful layout, throws
just floats
it.
a little out of bounds.
Eli Kearns, he's in bounds, clean greatest, floats it up high. Great recognition from
Becca Miller. Another, she was just on the Worlds team, I believe, that competed in London, correct?
That name does sound familiar. I don't know a lot of these West Coast players. I am an East Coast guy, so you would know better than I would.
Yeah, Becca Miller, I know, was definitely at tryout. She had the great quote, "This is the best pickup I've ever played." It's such a high-level tryout. Oh, and everyone laying, relaxing.
Love your teammates. Beach Ultimate, spirit and fun.
We've got these inflatable couch things. What are they called? The Easy Lay. They're one of the sponsors of the tournament, and there's 10 of them over there on that sideline. Oh, Slim Selfie, a classic. Seen more of those than I could possibly count. She's so good at it, too. Just really gets everyone in.
She's got her selfie game on lock. There's no doubt about that. Selfies it's kind of a science. I mean, you've got to make sure you get everybody in. You've got to time it right. You've got to press it. You know, do you press the screen or do you press the side?
Yeah.
It's,
I feel like she should make a tutorial for the rest of us.
She could do a good YouTube video about
hydration game. I'm going to take a stab in the dark here and say that's not Gatorade, but...
The Daiquiri deck. Well, Jack Hatchett has a lot to celebrate. Just so proud of those Boston Ironside guys. My team, 2012, 2013 Ironside and Brood Squad. So awesome to see them go on and have such great success.
Such an exciting final, too.
That is accurate. Universe point. Oops.
People are having a good time on the Easy Lays. Turn them into a bounce house over on the far sideline. Oh, there's San Diego Nixon hanging out watching. The team I've been hanging out with.
Is this the first time that San Diego Nixon has come together for Beach Ultimate?
It is. Sort of a combo between some of the San Diego Growlers guys and then the San Diego Wildfire ladies. We all drove up here, but have played beach a fair amount.
Is the stream live? Yeah. It is? We have some people at Texas say they couldn't see it.
Oh, we're getting reports at home that from home that you can't see the stream. Oh.
Hey, buddy. Nice cutting out there. Getting a hug from Humiliswag Jamley Ramey.
If you can't
cutting
see the
awesome
video,
out there.
I apologize that
One
you're only
goal
left
so
with
far.
Tim and I speaking.
You apologize to the people that can't see. They're the ones that can't see you.
Oh, I know. Oh, I don't know if they can only hear, but I mean, if they're going by just the voice, that's got to be a struggle. I'm impressed if they stayed with us.
All right, let's see. We're going to have to send a text message here to Sage Bro.
And it was popped. So the Easy Lay is all fun and games until you have Adam Rady and Eli Kearns both jumping. Probably a weight cap. This tournament has been a nice mix of competitive and fun. A lot of high-level players made their way out here.
There are a ton of elite names at this tournament. It's interesting. I really admire the way that Russell organized this thing. He reached out to a lot of the elite players, and that's, this is the first time that USA Ultimate has done this. This is the first ever 4-on-4. The working group at Beach Ultimate has been working on, or at USA Ultimate, the Beach Ultimate working group at US Ultimate has been working on the best way to showcase Beach Ultimate, and this is what they've come up with. This is the first time that they've done this 4-on-4 format, mixed gender. Roster is capped at 12. That means 6 ladies, 6 fellas, and using this interesting rule set. And we'll see if it continues. It's very different than what they've done at Beach Nationals.
Yeah, Keegan Uhl is part of the Beach Working Group, and he's done a ton of work here in LA, just having sort of tester games. We've played with different field sizes and trying that 4-on-4. Living here, and when I was studying at UCLA, I was able to come out and play a lot of beach pickup. And we'd play with really narrow fields, really wide fields, play around with how the 4-on-4 mixed was best suited. And he's just super passionate about Beach Ultimate, and it's great. I think the format has gone really well, and I think people are enjoying it so far.
I think I would agree. I think this is pretty neat. I am somebody who does like the 5-on-5. It's a bigger field. I have mixed opinion about 2-pointers. It makes it a little bit more. Maybe it's because I had a bad experience at the Boracay Open this year. We lost to this team called Dime Piece because they connected on 4 hammer 2-pointers in a row. And we were just like, what? And that was the pre-quarters we lost, and that was uncharacteristic for the talent on our team. So Jack Hatchett finds
Athletic snatch by
Desmond.
Desmond.
Around.
Back to Jack. Inside break.
A nice bid by Lori Aish.
Lefty. Nice.
Slim shaking off her hands. Too hot.
Impressed with Ian Toner. It's funny because he's usually the man behind the camera, commentating, but he does play for Johnny Bravo, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see him out here making plays.
Yeah, they had quite a showing at Nationals. They broke seed by quite a bit, if I recall correctly. Right?
They
Did
did.
They made a semis appearance?
They did, and they lost. I wish I had that in front of me right here. It's they didn't make it all the way though this year. This is Ironside's year. Last year they did make it all the way though. Johnny Bravo, national champions, Denver, Colorado.
Going out.
Speaking of Denver, Colorado, D-line here, Molly Brown, athlete, Opie Payne. Looked like a little bit of a pick there. We're seeing a little bit of switchy defense. Broken.
The high release to... couldn't quite get there.
Bars Lang is known for just being awesome on the beach. He showed us that at the Boracay Open last year. It was his team Bangarang versus Humiliswag, and he made play after play after play, and Bangarang ended up beating us in the finals. Ooh.
Keegan being big.
Bars with the disc. Cutters have to push. Upfield, Scuber. I-O for the goal.
Yeah, point break.
All right, that's good. It's good that Dark just got a goal that makes it
8-5.
8-5, three-point game. Anybody's game, especially with these two-point bombs.
Yeah, and Nixon's last game, I think we actually scored more goals than the Eric team, but with the two-pointers, they just jumped ahead out of half.
Yeah, point break.
Who does that? Who is
Alexa
on the
Cohn.
Eric team this year?
We've got Nathan White from Revolver, Bo Kittredge from Revolver, Jimmy Mickle, and then Courtney Gegg from Stanford.
Charlie Mercer as well, I believe.
Yeah, from Seattle Riot,
Yeah. Paige Sofer.
also from Riot.
Charlie, I'm a little bit bummed. I called her the day after I learned I was sending a Humiliswag team, and she's like, man, I just picked up with Team Eric. So
She's a
Charlie,
hot commodity.
Yeah, Charlie, a great beach player. Desmond bakes one to Jack Hatchett, lays out. It's not there. Team Eric's always fun to play. Humiliswag played Team Eric in the semifinals this year at Layout, and great game. But when you've got Jimmy Mickle, Bo Kittredge fully healthy, those guys can do anything.
Oh, wow.
Did Jack get his hands on that?
Yeah, I think he did, and Trevor did as well. Just back-to-back bids.
Jack Hatchett, very explosive athlete.
Yeah, he just went, had end zone, layout in the opposite
Two
end
layouts
zone
in this.
for offense, ran all the way down on D to get another block.
I was always impressed with him on Ironside. McCarthy would always give him the hardest matchup. It was Jack, you're covering Bo this game. And
And a two-pointer attempt.
Tajima rips one. Nice one.
And a tabletop by Russell Gaskin. Great D, though.
Russell, the tournament director, picking up the disc. Marked forehand. Unlucky D.
Jane Carlin reels it in and dishes for the score to Trevor.
Wow, that's 2 points out of half for Point Break.
Getting a little bit of a comeback here. They can break with a two-pointer. It'll be a tie game.
Wow, it's heating up here in Santa Monica. The fans are pumped.
Just nice little dish and pancake catch follows it all the way in by Trevor Smith. Jane Carlin smiling. She is a PhD student at UCLA. Very busy when she's not playing Ultimate.
Looks like some strategy talk here. The Point Break athlete holding up the disc.
Yeah, Eric Brock was on the Beach Worlds team, not in 2015, but I believe 2013 was the round before that.
Beach Worlds, the last one before Dubai was 2011.
2011, there
Yeah,
you go.
they're just doing it 2 years this time. Loses some yards, but opens up some space. Hard cut up line. And she comes down with it. Nice upline cut.
Just burst of speed all the way up there. Great handler movement for Daiquiri Dorks. They're cheering Dak in yellow. Very clever cheer.
Dak and yellow?
Yeah, kind of like black and yellow.
Ah, the black and yellow song.
Yeah, from
I remember when that came out. I was living in
2012.
Boston. Yeah, it was 2012. I was living in Boston. One of my colleagues, all the coaches at Boyles would just put that on when the athletes needed to lift heavy because, the Boston pride.
I remember it most clearly from my senior prom, whole way down on the party bus, playing that song.
Oh, you didn't break up the dream team? See with his room numbers at all? Very direct.
Right, 9-6, game to 13. Point Break on offense. It's going down.
Alice Chen centers to Keegan. Alice Chen's a really crafty thrower. She plays for Los Angeles Viva. Has one of the stronger throwers in Southern California.
She looks fast on the sand, too. Look at these little changes of direction. Ramey comes down with it. Ramey looks scuba, goes over top, finds receiver.
And Keegan just gets up with that bid. Looks like there might be a call. Oh.
Was it a stall?
Yes, uncontested stall.
Opie bakes another open side forehand biscuit, but this time out of bounds.
Big bids all around.
Opie Payne rocking the Philippines Trident hat. Shout out Trident Philippines. Awesome company out of the Philippines. John David. If you guys are interested in 4-on-4 Beach Ultimate Tournament, the Boracay Open is coming up. April 2017. Wow, Opie. I do not like to see that.
Looks like everyone's okay, thankfully.
Wow, that
Opie's
could have
got a
been
smile
bad.
on. A little bit too close for comfort.
Speaking of 4-on-4 tournaments, you really don't see a lot in the U.S. Wildwood is 4-on-4, similar rules. The U.S. Beach Open. And then the most of the other tournaments are 5-on-5. Wow.
Easy score for Point Break.
Ramey is pumped. Point Break brings it in within 2.
She's a very fiery player. Played with her at Beach Westerns, a single-gender beach tournament that was hosted for the first time here in LA, I believe in March. But just such a great teammate, has such a strong drive to win.
Absolutely.
And very supportive.
Yeah, she's a great teammate, very dedicated to her training as well. So much so that she actually came out 2 weeks early to play the Boracay Open with Humiliswag, train out of the Boracay CrossFit with us. Pretty awesome to have her there, slaying some Olympic lifts with us, preparing for the tournament.
Nice shot of her guns.
She is known as a great CrossFitter, too. She 100% believes in the CrossFit methodology, and we're actually seeing her movement looking great out here. She's cutting hard and looking fast, so doing something right. Pull goes up to Jima to pick up. Hearing that danger call, that's the 2-pointer. Oh, Claudia lays out, can't get there.
See if Point Break can capitalize.
Spike your poach, spike your poach! Bows! Go run, yeah, you're right.
And the Scuba
Wow,
finds Lori
it's
Ice
a
open in the
1-point
end zone.
game. It's a 1-point game. Can you believe that?
A lot of Scuba swings that point. Something I feel like you don't really see.
What's up, Big Jimbo?
on
Nice to
grass
see
either.
you. Glad you guys sent an Eric team this year. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Eric Brock patient with the disc, and a nice Scuba to Lori wide open in the end zone. 9-8 here in LA with Daiquiri Dorks leading.
And the fog is lifting. The sun is coming out.
Celebration from Lori, I like that.
I know. Fog City is right. That's the name of one of the teams here. These fogs just come in and out of the Santa Monica coastline.
The disc doesn't bounce like you'd expect it to on the sand.
Jack Hatchett
Runs it.
stays in. Nice heads up to stay in.
It's the fastest point I think we've seen. My goodness.
We're not seeing a lot of two-point shots. We're seeing pretty conventional work it up the field style beach ultimate.
That's the thing. At our LA Beach League, we play with 2-pointers, and so the LA teams know to defend it. They're looking for it, and they're very aggressively defend it. So you can usually the mark is much deeper than you, and you can really take that undercut
Totally.
wide open. It's like it's
Pull
out of
goes
bounds.
out. Again, the option to play it from the brick or to play it from the front of the end zone and have that 2-point option. Chooses to play it from the front. We're seeing these dump backs so that we have the 2-point option.
Go, Keegan! Don't
Trying to,
Bars
oh, it's
takes
dangerous.
off.
Bars Lang. What a D.
Byron Liu with a great D.
Oh, wow. Bars came down with that. That would have been a tie game. All right, the Dorks moving it upfield.
Keegan back, under, Keegan, under, Keegan. Inside.
I've had to attempt to guard Slim a few times in college, but with her painted on mask, she looks extra sneaky as she goes running around on the field.
I wonder if it adds a little bit of speed. You know, it definitely adds a little bit of, confidence. They seem very confident with that eye paint on.
Looks like there's a call on the field being discussed. Natasha One and Remy Shore discussing it. Looks like the disc will go back. Oh, turnover.
Turnover. It's the thing about these rounds. These are 70-minute rounds, so there's plenty of time to discuss calls if to arrive at the right decision. The biscuit is baked by Bars, and it's a...
Oh, another greatest? Oh, can't get there in time.
It was a good thought. Ramey was trying to play it as the goal, but it floated a little bit too much than she thought.
Whew,
Wow, what a grab.
Stanley Peterson wide open.
Oh, wow, unfortunate. Good thought. Would have been a greatest.
11-8, so a 2-pointer here for Daiquiri Dorks could win it.
They've been looking for that 2-pointer the past couple of times, but they haven't been able to connect. It's another rule. It has to be cross-gender.
Yeah, it's nice because for the defense, you'll see a lot of people poaching depending on who has the disc in the end zone.
Cross-gender meaning the 2-pointer has to be from a male to a female, or the other way around.
Now we're Tommy.
Hearing some fans on the sideline giving the local team Point Break some love. Maybe that's just what they need.
Stephanie Pritchard with the disc. Dumps to Lori.
No, first throws. Gotta be the first one. Steady, Evan, easy, Evan.
And the disc is up. Can Russell get there? Woo! What a bid.
Russell
Goes down.
making the play. If he did not drag his toe, let's see it here. Looking for it. Open slide. Steps around, backhand, outside in to the corner. Drags his toe. Close. Great heads up play.
I'm such a fan of the two-pointer. I know you've had a negative experience with it, but I mean, one two-pointer here by Point Break and it could be a tie game. I just feel like it keeps it interesting.
It does. It does. It's just, I'm a big fan of the quick give-go style ultimate. And, you know, sometimes when you just go for the twos, you end up just shooting it and you don't end up having this beautiful, quick, flowy offense.
It's true. It definitely can lead to... Oh, is that a stall?
Oh, wow.
Opie getting caught by the quick stall.
It happens. Stall 6. It happens fast.
And the stall 10 just becomes so intuitive. I've seen a few today where even the stall was missed. People go to 10 just because that's how they're so used to playing. And then as the disc goes up, they realize a missed opportunity.
Yep, regular Bula 5-on-5 rules is stall 10.
Eric Brock tries to get off one. And
way to get up and snag that disc.
Trevor Smith reels it in.
Trevor's showing his
and
explosive
Eric Brock
power.
is super pumped.
That's what I love. I love that intensity. Beach Ultimate's such a great showcase to just show off athleticism and awesome athletes playing an awesome sport.
11-10, Daiquiri Dorks still lead.
Wow, 11-10, game to 13. Point Break, if they pull and get a break, if Point Break were to get a break, it would be tied at 11s. Let's see if they can do it.
Russell Gaskamp, the pull.
When you name your team Point Break, it's for moments like this. Jack Hatchett with the disc.
Opie streak. Oh, and a miscommunication.
Wow.
Lori Eich with the D.
Point Break with the chance to break and tie.
Go Evan, legs, baby. Go through.
Disc goes up.
Oh.
Gets tripped up on the sand a little bit there.
Evan does like that IO look.
It's
That
a
one
little
was
too powerful on the beach. The cutter, it's difficult as a cutter to change direction and take off like that.
It doesn't float as much as your OI could.
Byron Liu taking off deep. Jack Hatchett picks
Jack
it up.
floats it.
Oh,
Wow. Point Break wants to defend their home field and take this. I could tell these guys are playing hard.
Hey, Point Break, we have a TO. If you want to burn it, we have a TO. Come on, Riggs.
Timeout called by Point Break. It's been a long point with a lot of running. Especially, it's crucial if they get a break here. It's huge. Ties it up.
That is their last timeout. It's one timeout per half, I believe.
I think
Yeah,
so.
one timeout
Sounds
per
right.
half.
They're such a fun team. They had discs made for Beach Nationals and had the Point Break logo on it. And then all of the roster's names, as well as Patrick Swayze from the original movie. I have a couple of those discs sitting around at my apartment.
Nice.
It took me a while to realize. And then, I recognized all the names, and then they just kind of snuck it in there.
I love it. They are a fun team, and it's great to see them playing with the same crew at the U.S. Ultimate Beach National Championship each year. Also great to see them dedicated enough to Beach Ultimate to make the trip all the way to Boracay, the Beach Ultimate hub of Asia. Really awesome stuff going on in Boracay. Great developmental programs, Boracay Dragons, Boracay Pirates. Every year, the Boracay Open and UA Open.
I hadn't
worth
heard
the
of
trip.
the Boracay Pirates. I've heard of the
Pirates.
Dragons, but
It's a new team popping up in Boracay. We'll see. I do not believe they've played a tournament yet, but they are practicing under that name, Pirates.
very exciting.
It's good. There's enough athletes on the island to host two teams, you know. Why not? Challenge each other. Woo! Great catch.
Snagged it.
Another IO. Jack with the bid. What?
Oh, wow.
That's a break.
And
That's a break.
game.
Let's go. Let's go. Tied up 11-11, game to 13.
See, Russell Gaskamp will run all the way down the field. He throws that to Evan Valdez, and then Evan puts it right back up for Russell. He runs all the way down the field, and it just barely floats over Jack Hatchett.
Jack with the
Wow.
great bid. Man, right as we were picking on Evan's IO decisions, he throws another IO.
Just got a piece of glass delivered to me by one of the Point Break players.
It's pretty awesome. You guys can't see it. I got a big handshake from Big Jimbo, owner of Eric. I got a big hug from Ramey. Pretty cool to be sitting here right by the fields,
Bragging about his popularity. Really? Humila swag. People are coming up. They love me.
No, humility, baby. All right, here we go. The two-pointer is possible. Looks it off. Hits Tajima. Upfield to Desmond.
Another layout grab.
He is just a layout machine.
Nice.
Ooh.
Looks like there might be a stall called there by Jane Carlin. She had a really nice mark, but we'll see if Claire Desmond thinks she got it off in time.
I really liked Russell's emails to the teams talking about how important spirit is for this tournament. It's great to see the athletes take the time to talk it out, do the right thing.
And they're also using the spirit score system here at this tournament, which has been used at a lot of the USA Ultimate tournaments lately, as they do at the WIFDF tournaments.
Right.
It's like Point Break generates a turnover, and they've got another break opportunity here.
Wow.
Oh. But maybe
11-11. A two-pointer would win it. This is incredible. Point Break brings it all the way back, ties it at 11s. With the disc.
Jane Carlin's got it.
Playing the small ball, working it upfield. Barr's struggling to get open, but finds the disc. Crazy Scuba gets
think that
pushed down by the
floated the way
wind.
he wanted to.
Get down, Toner, push, Toner.
Desmond's wide open with no one upfield. Up for Claudia Tajima.
Claudia with the goal. 12-11.
And I believe it's win by 2, so even if Point Break gets a two-pointer here, the game will be extended.
Is that true? I was not aware of that rule. It is win by two. Wow. Okay, win by 2 until 15. So if we get a break here out of the Dorks, game over.
But if Point Break holds it, we'll have a game to 14.
Kristen laughs every time I say Dorks. It's kind of funny.
This kind of sounds like a middle school bully. If these dorks get a break.
Jack Hatchett, what a dork to pull it. I can say that because Jack's my boy. And he's playing for the Daiquiri Dorks, so
Hey,
he put on the
did he win
jersey.
National championship this year? I
He
think you
did,
mentioned
yeah, with
that.
Boston Ironside. He's been on that team for, gosh, I want to say 5 years now, maybe. Yeah, it's 5. I think 2011 was Jack's first year. Stuck with it. It paid off. Helped build the program. All right, working it upfield.
Nice communication by Point Break. Being patient with the disc. They know how important scoring here is in getting a hold. Kind of a... Oh! Slipped out of
Didn't
Rainy
see
Shore's
what happened.
hands.
She was probably thinking about toeing the line.
It's like Slim will pick
All
up
right.
in the corner.
Dangerous. All the Dorks need is a single. Just one goal and it's game over. Stanley Peterson, number 22, great number. Eric Lissner, also number 22. And
Easy
too
score for Becca
easy.
Miller.
That is the game. Wow, Kristen. Game over. 13-11, Daiquiri Dorks.
They were very patient and believe held their lead throughout the game. Very elite team with athletes from all over. I believe they're listed as coming from Denver, Colorado, but got a few Bay Area kids, and then Jack Hatchett and Claudia Tajima from Boston.
National champions. Well, you couldn't ask for a better game. Brought it back all the way to 11s, and the Dorks take it. So thanks for bearing with us.
If you made it to the end, congratulations. We're very proud of you. Thanks for understanding as we got roped into announcing.
Absolutely. I hope I made Russell and Ian proud, and you guys will sign off here as you see the Spirit Circle. Big constituent here in Beach Ultimate, bringing it in to bro out with your teammates after the game. So signing off, Kristen and Tim, give me a pound. All right, we'll see you guys soon.